Okay, we are going to work one of our story problems from Evaluate. Um, and I'm going to start off by highlighting different pieces of text from the story problem. We're going to use our steps to help us solve this division of fractions problem. Michelle's painting 7 identical, I'm going to make that a little bigger, 7 identical toy figures. Okay, so I got 7 figures. Altogether, the toy figures will require half a cup paint. So I'm going to take half of this cup of paint here and use it to do these 7 identical toy figures. Okay, so I'm going to take this information. Make sure I got that. Yeah, I get that down to 1. There we go. I'm going to take this information and I'm going to create a number sentence. So I'm going to take half of this cup of paint and I'm going to use it to paint or divide it evenly to paint 7 toy figures. That's going to leave me with some sort of amount of paint. Okay, so I'm going to first use the steps that we've been using, which is conversion, and then after conversion, we would rewrite our fraction and use a reciprocal. So I don't have to convert 1/2; it's already in fraction form. So I'm just going to write 1/2. There is no conversion needed for this problem. And then I'm going to change the division into multiplication. And then I do have to rename, I'll use my green here. I do have to rename 7 as a division problem. 7 over 1 because 7 divided by 1 is 7. So now I've renamed it. And I will box that. And now we need to take the reciprocal. And the reciprocal means that I'm going to take the numerator and make it the denominator. And I'm going to take the denominator and make it the numerator. And now I have my inverse operation, 1/2 multiplied by 1/7. So now I'm going to rewrite my problem, 1/2 multiplied by 1/7, and I'm going to get 1/14. Now, this is where knowing multiple ways to solve helps because it's really hard to take half a cup of paint and divide it evenly amongst 7. But here's what it would look like. We're going to pretend like this is this is 1 cup paint. Oh, it's a terrible U. Let me erase that here real quick. Erase, erase, whoop, yep, there we go. A cup, okay. 1 cup of paint, and I only have half of a cup of paint. This is all I have. I only have half. So this is the amount I have, which is half a cup of paint. And I need to break that evenly into 7 parts so that I can paint these 7 toy figures. So I'm going to take this blue pen here, and this is going to be kind of sketchy and rough, but we're going to try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've broken it up into 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I also, even though there's nothing here, I have to divide this as well. So I have 14 parts, right? And each toy is going to get 1 Each toy is going to get one of these boxes. One toy. Each toy is going to get one of these parts for a total of 7 toys. So that's how I would draw it out conceptually using pictures. That's why we use this method, though, because it takes something like this and breaks it down into a number sentence, so it's a little easier to solve.